Guys, Jimmy from Core Offroad. We're here today to give you a run through on one of our new products that's about to be released. Core Offroad's new power box system. So the main thing behind Core's power box system that we wanted to design, it all started a few months ago with one of our customers. They had a small SUV. They needed the 7 seats in the back of the vehicle for Monday to Friday, picking kids up, taking them to dancing and swimming lessons and all that kind of stuff that you do as a parent. What they wanted was on the weekends, they wanted to be able to put a fridge in the back of their car, throw the kids in. They needed to be able to power the fridge. Once they did set up or they wanted to camp up for the night, they needed enough power to run their campsite. So we sat down with the customer, said, look, give us a couple of weeks and we'll come back with a solution for you. And what we ended up with is our power box system. With the power box system, there is similar products on the market, but a lot of the systems aren't designed to have a specific battery. So our systems are designed with 3 different batteries. The main target for the power box system, although it was designed for camping, touring and four-wheel driving, it's also very usable for people with boats that they want to run a fridge in their boat while they're out fishing for the day, but they don't want to use the houseboat system or the crank and battery. For me, when we're touring around, we predominantly most of the time carry a rooftop tinny with us. If we want to go out in the boat for the day, the rooftop tinny doesn't run a battery system, so we can put our power box into the boat, strap it down, it can run our fridge for the day, it can run everything we need. If we do want to run a sounder or anything like that, lights in the tinny at night time, we can have our power box. It can charge our phones, run our fridge, run lighting, run a depth sounder, run anything you want in the boat. When we do put the tinny back on the roof again, it's a light little unit that's compact. It can come out of the boat, go back into our canopy, and the boat can go back onto the roof again. The main design feature of Core Offroad's power box is that it's made from HDPE plastic. It's really strong. It's totally different to a lot of the battery boxes that you see on the market that are a thin plastic, basically a lunch box with some 12-volt outlets on the front of it. Ergonomics wise, we wanted to try and keep things as compact as possible. So the actual battery boxes aren't sold as a separate unit. They're sold as a complete kit with a battery and wired. The ventilation on the side to keep things cool with the battery and the charger, along with the top storage area. So what we wanted to offer was somewhere where you could put your wallet, your keys, your phone, drone, batteries, everything like that while you are out camping or you're in the boat. We do have a few options with the C-Deck colours, which will be coming out on our website and on our order sheets. With the tie down points, we wanted it that if you did stick something on top, the tie down sections on the side, you can both lash gear on top of the power box and also tie the power box down. There's 2 handles on the sides to pick it up. Now the lithium units start at around 20 kilos in total. Now it's pretty good for a 125 amp hour lithium system with a charger and everything in it. And the heavier model with the AGM battery goes up to around 29 to 30 kilos. So with the power box system, the front face or the control panel is identical on every model. Each model has a 50 amp Anderson plug for vehicle input so that you can be charging the system while you're driving around. Same too for boats. We then have a 50 amp outlet. Now it's marked as fridge, but you can plug anything into it. Today we're going to be running a 12-volt oven off the system just to show you. We've also got a 50 amp Anderson plug for a solar input, 2 twin USB points, 2 12-volt socket outlets, and then our fuses down the bottom. What we wanted with the fuses was to essentially make it simple so that you don't have to carry blade fuses, inline fuses, anything with you. If for some reason there is an issue, the resettable fuse will pop and you can push it to reset it. Moving back, the actual charging system within the Core power box is identical on every unit. We run a red arc BC-DC 1225D, which is a 25 amp charger with a solar input. One thing we didn't want to compromise was quality on the charging system. There is other units out there that you can buy for as little as $100, but that wasn't what we designed our system for. Our system is designed to be the best of the best, something you can depend on with all quality components. In relation to the 3 models, the only thing that changes is the battery system and how we view or control that battery system. So this model we have here today with the Viper Green plate, we've gone Enerdrive BTEC 125 amp hour Bluetooth battery. So with the control system, we'll show you in a little bit about how we actually view that battery, state of charge, how much we're drawing. The other 2 models, which run a PowerTech 100 amp hour lithium battery, we've coupled with a CTEC battery sense monitor so that you can actually still log on to the CTEC battery sense system, check battery condition, voltage, state of charge, and also with the Sentry AGM system also comes with a CTEC battery sense. So we're going to give you a quick run through on the Enerdrive app. Now, as I said before, this model that we've got here today to give you a run through is coupled with the BTEC, Enerdrive's BTEC battery. So at the moment, with our 120 watt solar panel connected, you can see we're putting in 5.9 amps into the system. So currently we're at 92% state of charge. So we'll go through and we'll start to plug a few accessories in. We've got a Dometic CFX3 55 litre fridge here, and you'll start to see as the fridge kicks in, our current charging rate will come down. So as you can see, we were putting in 5.9 amps, we're now down to 1.8, so the fridge is drawing 4 amps. Now it's been sitting here unplugged, so it's going to crank up and start to cool. You can see on the status it's still classed as charging because we're still putting power back into our system, even with as little as a 120 watt panel. So with our 12 volt oven that we have here, now most 12 volt ovens draw around 10 amps. So we can go through, we now see our status is now changed to discharging, and we're minus 8.7 amps. Now with a 125 amp hour lithium battery, so long as you have that solar input, even with a 55 or a 95 litre fridge, as long as you have that around 8 hours of solar throughout the day, you should never really have any issues with your battery system. If you were to run a 12 volt oven for a couple of hours, it might take you a few hours to basically replenish the storage back in to recharge the battery. So we give you a bit of a run through on some of the other features. It gives you battery temperature, it gives you a health report. So at the moment we're perfect. Number of cycles, we're at 0. Our status is charging. So you can see here we're still putting in 2 amps, and that's even with our Dometic 55 litre fridge running, and we're at 13.3 volts. The information, it basically gives you condition of each cell and any notifications. So one thing with the core power box system is we wanted to have a certain little section there that customers could customize their unit. So what we're offering is 8 different colored plates that you can choose from, along with 11 different colors of CDEC. Now your favorite color might be green, for example. With this Viper Green plate, we've coupled with the CDEC Snow Camo. It's a good looking unit. With the choices, we've got a full spec sheet coming out, along with information on our website for ordering. Now we will be delivering Australia wide. On our website or our information or sales sheet, you'll be able to tick which option you want to go with for battery, along with color options for front plate and color options for the CDEC on top. So one of the other things that we're going to be offering with the core power box system is a 50 amp Anderson plug wiring kit. So you'll be able to order that online when you order your battery box. Essentially what you get in the kit is it's a 6 meter length of 6mm twin sheath cable, along with a 50 amp inline fuse, 2 lugs to connect to your battery, both positive and negative, along with a cable being in conduit. So if you had, say, a ute like Tiff here, you can connect the Anderson plug kit to the battery, install the cable into the tub, coil up any leftover slack and fit the Anderson plug. So in the Anderson plug kit, the actual 50 amp Ando plug will be terminated, but the plug won't be fitted. So it'll allow you to get the cable through in tight spots. What this will allow you to do while you're traveling, your power box can be tied down or mounted into the tray. You can then, while you're traveling, plug it in to the vehicle input and your alternator will then charge your system as you're driving around. So guys, that's a bit of a wrap on Core's new power box. For more information, jump onto our website or click the link and subscribe to see our latest builds, updates and product releases. Thanks for tuning in.